sexy mama, LaDonna Raeh.
LaDonna Raeh Show. Hey, it's LaDonna Raeh. I am here right now on the LaDonna Raeh Show, and we have a very special guest for you today. But before I jump into our special guest, we like to start with some community stuff. What's going on in the community, in the world, in the hood, in society, and all that good, okay? So now, just recently, earlier this week, there was a few things that hit the news. But before I get to that, I want you to know that you can always hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Just look for LaDonna Raeh Show. That's RAEH if you're wondering how to spell Ray. And hit the subscribe button. It's free. It's free for this one time only, though. So go ahead and hit it while it's free. After that, it'll be $1 gazillion. Also, when you listen to the LaDonna Raeh Show, I want you to know that we talk to content creators from all over the world, whether they're store owners, individuals that make music, they are in the industry, they are in professional services. I mean, these are content creators. Why? Because our life is full of content, and that is what it is. So we talk to these individuals because they have made an impact of greatness in our society. There's that word again. You can tune in to me on a weekly basis. Make sure you tell everyone to subscribe because those numbers don't grow if people don't know. That rhymed. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Earlier this week, I'm right here in Chicago. We have had yet another food desert announcement. Aldi has shut its doors permanently in the West Pullman neighborhood of Chicago. Now, Pullman is a historic district which was deemed a landmark by President Obama at the time. And because it's very diverse in that area, it's still a food desert in that area. Now, when Aldi's decides, you know what, we're going to close our doors. Boom. Who does that affect? Well, we're talking about older people that rely on getting their groceries there. Aldi, back in the day, they could close. No one would care because they only had canned goods and boxed goods. But then they introduced the fresh produce, okay? We're talking about corn, apples, vegetables, fruits, things of that nature, cheese, meats now, okay? They have everything you need as if you were shopping in a full grocery store. Well, when something like that closes, a year after they promised that they would keep the doors open because a Walgreens closed just a year prior. And Walgreens is very vital as well because of what? The prescription counter. We're talking about wellness in the community, okay? Now, we don't want to push the fact that a high percentage of our Americans, especially Black Americans, are on medication. But because they have to be able to access the medication until they can transition to, well, a better health, I should say. We can use both of those interchangeably. Now, if a grocery store leaves after saying, no, we're going to stay. We're here to stay. We're remodeling. We're doing we're making it easier for you to shop here. We're going to, we have these friendly faces, and then they just close their doors. The shopping carts are already off of the property. Then what does that say to the community when they're trying to have access to good health? We're talking about worrying about where you're going to get your groceries. Do you know what a spokesperson from Aldi said? They said that they can get it from the delivery services instead of coming to the store. That is not practical for people that are technologically challenged. We are not thinking people. I mean, I'm still mad at Comcast or Xfinity for sending my 70-something-year-old mother a box and telling her to install it herself. Not right. Not the best thing to do. So with that being said, I am hopeful that, the community decides to pull together to make their own grocery stores by selling fresh fruits, going to the farmers markets, and possibly being a farmers market in your own community. Yeah, there's a lot of things you got to be ready for, like insurance, legal, and of course, access to capital. But let that sit for a minute so that we're not so dependent on those chain stores that decide to, vacate the premises for whatever reason. All right, so let's go ahead and introduce our guests. First of all, I don't know if you have been following quite let's just say when it comes to health and wellness, all right, we'll start there. And when you have a sense of, let's see, mistletoe and matrimony, I don't know if you're familiar with that. If you're hanging on to the information when it comes to the industry of wellness, and you're hanging on to the industry when it comes to being survivors of violence and things of this nature, I want you to put your hands together for our new and found family member. Yep, I've already adopted him. New and found family member. Y'all give it up for Etienne Maurice. Hi, Etienne.
What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for having me. I appreciate that wonderful intro. You even gave my last name a little Reese.
Maurice, I try to roll my tongue. It doesn't happen all the time. So that was a good one. Welcome to the LaDonna Raeh Show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. So I want you to just basically let us into your world because you got a lot of greenery going on over there. See, I got paintings on the wall. I'm gonna tear all that out, because
Yeah.
I finally started watering my plant and it grew around the window. I've never had one that did that. So yes, take us on a tour, Etienne.
See, you got to be able to water your plants, make sure they're in sunlight by window. I had to really build a relationship with these plants. We even got this little fig tree over here, and yeah, we got to be surrounded by nature.
So
Get
how
let the
does what does it smell like with the good oxygen going
oxygen.
on in it?
We got a lot of incense in here. So I'm currently in the WalkGood Yard, which is my creative wellness center here in Los Angeles, with my nonprofit WalkGood LA, and we are a wellness organization providing equitable healing spaces for underrepresented communities, underserved communities, and we do so through the arts, health, and wellness. And yeah,
Mm.
we got this space with the help of Michael B. Jordan and Propel Fitness Water, and we ended up on their radar, and they saw the tremendous work that we were doing in the community, and now here we are, a year as a fully functioning business with our own space after doing this work for the last 4 years.
Well, shout out to Michael B. Jordan. I always wanted to give a shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
He's a great human being. I will say that, like him and his family, they have supported me since day one, and so yeah, I got nothing but love for them.
Well, I want to say, it's always a pleasure to hear that those that are in the industry are doing things like this because it's so simple to focus and lose focus and only focus on, valuables instead of values. So in this case, health and wellness is very valuable. We always see him all cut up, and I do mean he's cut up. And I don't know I don't know how difficult it is to just be in a room with someone who is just so dang, healthy. Well,
Sure.
I'll say it that way. But in your case, how did that come about?
So yeah, Propel, they have this program called the Propel Your City Project, and when Michael B was promoting Creed, he wanted to be really intentional with how he promoted the beverage, but also supported communities. So, not even knowing that his little brother had come to the very first Walk Good event, they found us and they asked us, well, what do we need? And I wanted to do something like, well, maybe you could host, you could help, sponsor a wellness program. You could help sponsor one of our yoga classes in the park. But they even took it a step further and was like, well, how do we create sustainability? And so, like, if you want to help us sustain, we need a studio, we need space. And so They helped us find a real estate agent, and we went all throughout Los Angeles and found the perfect spot, and it's the spot that we're in right now.
I love that. And that makes a lot of sense because, of course, someone who really, really wants to help you will say sustainability versus, just one particular yoga class. And that limits things when it's just one particular yoga class. But to actually sponsor the facility and finding it and finding someone you can work with, that's what a lot of people need. It's like I have this idea, I know what I want to do, but now I want to do it. I don't necessarily have the wraparound things that need to make it happen. So shout out to, again, this is my second shout out to not just Michael B. Jordan, but those that are in position to help move performance. Love it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'm
So aside from being part of the health and wellness group of things, because I know you come from a healthy family, I had the pleasure of speaking to the most beautiful and talented Shirley Ralph about 2 years ago. And her and I, we were talking about how she was interested in putting together a program for children or for young people when it comes to podcasting and social media and things of that nature. Well, I already had the curriculum put together. I'm ready to go. But one key person that she spoke about heavily and highly was Etienne. And she has always done that. And even in our conversation, your name came up. My son, Etienne. And she says it, she goes into that Jamaican accent. Etienne. It's not Etienne, it's Etienne. And I'm like, yeah, Etienne. But at the same token, just the brightness in her voice when she spoke about you and spoke highly of you, I always wanted the opportunity. Well, first I wanted her to adopt me so I can hear how she would say my name. But I also wanted the opportunity to tell you how beautiful it sounded to hear a mother speak of her son the way she did about you. And now we have the opportunity for me to tell you that.
That's nothing but God. That is, I think that is just a beautiful full circle moment for us to experience. And my mom is my best friend. My mom is. We've been through some things.
Yeah.
So, to be able to celebrate my mom and her journey and her career, while also getting to celebrate mine, I feel like is just the beauty of life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it's no better timing than God's time.
Yeah. And I can only imagine there because of her culture and being and also being immersed in America, like what type of and I'm only gonna spend a short time on this. What type of mama was she? You know what I'm saying? Was she like would she give you the look
So
or the
I tell
finger?
I tell people it's the look and the finger. It's like I tell people all the time, like the same mom you saw Moesha, the same D, the same mom I had at home. You know,
Yeah.
except she was actually my mother. She wasn't my stepmom. But she was very, very, very. She was caring, but she was also just type of mom that made sure that no foolishness was done in her house. Uh, and I was always the line stepper. I was the troublemaker. Actually, I was the one.
Mhm.
You know,
Firstborn, right? Firstborn?
firstborn. I'm turning 33 this Saturday. Yeah,
Wow.
it's really a blessing to be able not only to celebrate another year, but also to celebrate all the accomplishments that I've made throughout my life, and to
Yeah.
have to be
You're fading in and out. Why you're fading in and out? To have what now? I want to make sure everybody heard that.
gift of all is to celebrate it with my family.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, you celebrate with the family. You talking about health and wellness. Michael B. Jordan. Okay, I'm not gonna say his name again. I'm gonna say Etienne, right? But
That's
take
right.
us on the tour. You were showing me something on the wall that was like a mantra. I'd like to take a look at that. It was right there.
Well, we got Wagwan, we got
Uh-huh.
Merry Vibes, we got Walk Good, so the Walk Good yard. Walk Good is actually a Jamaican euphemism that my grandmother would always tell me. She'd be like, Walk Good means to take care of yourself when you're out there in the world. Just make sure you come back home. And so WalkGood became my moniker. And after I graduated college, I started WalkGood Productions, which still remains my production company. But WalkGood LA was the nonprofit arm that supported community.
Yeah, I love that. So now I'm gonna say walk good, but I can't say I know what guan because my grandfather was Jamaican as well. So I have a little bit of it in me, but I don't necessarily have it the best way because I
No,
did not. Right.
no.
What? It was bad.
It was so bad, so
It
bad.
was bad, right? So I don't, right. It was so bad because I've only been to Jamaica one time.
You
One
tell with the
time.
accent. I could tell. I could tell.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, very, very, very
So my
serious.
what's guan is not right?
No, it's wag. What? It's a wa. It's WAH. It's wagwan. Yeah,
I
man.
didn't say wagwan. I said what's guan?
What is wagwan? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
That's the American version. Boom, boom. Okay, so I gotta go back to Jamaica.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go
I
back.
do. I do. I plan on going many more times. But along with that, I like the walk good because it's like no matter what you do, you have to walk, and you if you're on a good path, then that is going to be your outcome. So kudos to your grandmother. So now let's talk about you in the industry, sir. We're not going to act like this is not happening. You know, you look like you could be an actor. I don't know, maybe in some TV or should I say some film, some holiday film that's premiering on December 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern time, y'all. It's going to be on the OWN network. And this my
Max.
what? Say that again.
And Max.
And Max, right, right. Okay, so I didn't get the memo on that, but yes, I did hear. So watch this. The movie follows a wedding planner arranging her sister's spontaneous Christmas Eve wedding. Now, getting married on Christmas Eve, that's got to be a challenge. And she's navigating unexpected return of her former fiance, y'all,
Yes.
making her a heartwarming and eventful. I'm sorry, making this a heartwarming and eventful story. So the name of the first of all, congratulations to you for being in Mistletoe and Matrimony.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
It's exciting to see yet another African American, well, as they call us, right? In a holiday movie because we're always in these movies that are kind of on the, darker side of things. And when I see us in a feel good film, it makes me feel good. And we need to see more of that. So tell us about that project so that we know what to expect and
Well,
what
so
we should walk away with.
the story is actually set in Chicago. So more
Yeah.
of a reason for you to watch. I wish I could say that we shot it in Chicago, but we did not.
It's too cold. It's too cold. You know that.
I know, I know. But I think this story really is about taking chances and focusing on the important things. Olivia, played by the amazing Ashley Sharp Chestnut, phenomenal actress. She is a wedding planner at the top of her game, and she is really trying to decide whether to, take care of her family that she's done so well at, and instead of like really living her life, which causes a rift between her relationship with her ex fiance Isaiah, played by myself, who's a photographer, who's a go getter, who's a man of the world, a man of the people, which is someone who's pretty much like me, which I feel like this role was made for me. And so I'm really excited. It's my first lead role, um, and to be able to do it on Oprah's network and Max, it only encourages me to do more of this while still being able to serve my community with Walk Good.
Yeah. Yeah. See? And it aligns. Isn't it weird? So I've been acting in plays for over 20 years. And it seems like I always get roles that resonate with my character in real life. It's so amazing how they do that. And you
Magic of
it is the magic of the theater. But and I just got my first role in a film about a month ago. I was so geeked. I was
Congrats.
Thank you. But watch this. The person is me. I'm playing a 25-year-old college student. But no, her personality. Now I know I'm not 25 anymore, but I was there once or
Yeah,
twice. Or
one day.
twice. Okay.
Last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But, just being able to submerge yourself into the character and work alongside with other professionals that do the same thing, this has got to be a an exciting moment for you. So, I have a question for you, like, what do you plan on doing with your first leading role? What do you plan on doing with that? And be specific.
I really want to show everybody what's possible. I think I was really on the verge of quitting acting, and
Mm.
I really thought that Walk Good was just going to be my life, which I would have been totally fine with. But I think God had other plans, and I think when this opportunity came, it came at literally the perfect moment. I had just come off of releasing a shoe with On and Walk Good, and we were getting into the next steps of Walk Good and expanding. And then I got a call from my manager saying, "Hey, just booked you a role. It's an offer. You're going to Canada to shoot this Christmas movie." But here's the catch:
Uh-huh.
was right before my wedding. So we shot this movie in June. I got married in July. So I feel like this movie was preparing me to go get married.
Uh-huh.
Make
Wait,
it.
did you wait, you June, you got married in June?
No, I got married in July.
July.
We shot the film in
In
June.
June. Okay, got it now.
We shot it in June. We wrapped. Soon as we wrapped, flew straight to Jamaica. Found out that a hurricane was coming and literally got married on that Saturday. So I flew into Jamaica Monday. The hurricane happened Wednesday. Got married Saturday.
Wow. That were you got to were you worn out?
Oh my God. But I was encouraged. Like I knew that this wedding was gonna happen July 6th. Because July 6th is the day that I met my wife. It's the day that I proposed to my wife. It's the day that I was going to get married to my wife. And I said, God, if this is gonna be the wedding that I need to have on this day, then let it be. If it's not, then I'll just have to live with that. And
Yeah.
they shut down the airport. They shut down the whole island on from Wednesday up until Friday, and we didn't know if they were going to open up the island back up, and they did on Friday. And I feel like they did it just for us. And
Oh, that is sweet. That is sweet. With these airlines, when they stop service, boy, a lot of people have lost out on their weddings because of it.
yeah, we had 315 people invited to the wedding, and 275 made it.
Wow.
Man,
Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, congratulations to you. I'm so happy for you and your family and your extended family and to your mother. She's a Emmy winning actress and you've grown up with her all of your life, obviously. So, how influential was that for you?
oh my gosh! I mean, like I said before, like I've seen the highs of highs in my mom's career,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
lows, and so the fact that she can enjoy this time of her life and on and off screen, I think is really a joy to see.
Yeah.
And I'm proud. I'm like the proudest son in the world um, because I could see how happy my mom is in this time of her life. So I just want to continue to add joy to her life by making these amazing accomplishments.
Yeah. I often say that, if you're not adding and multiplying, that means you're subtracting and dividing, and there's no room for that. So, congratulations once again. Now that you've shot this movie and you've got this leading role, the holidays are coming. It's the movie's coming out. Like this, what do the holidays look like for you?
Woo! All right, busy. All right, so I'm gonna run it down for you right now.
Okay.
So we are premiering Mistletoe Matrimony here at the WalkGood Yard at my film festival, Film Good. It's the first film and wellness festival ever. And we're the only film that's going to be premiering this film and that whole block of films on the OWN network. And we'll be having a 30th anniversary screening of Jason's Lyric. Um, yeah, so we're like super excited about that.
Wait. Hold on. You don't get away with that so quickly. How do you, 30-year anniversary and you're 32?
33.
You
Yeah.
you're not 33 yet. You're not 33 yet. I heard you. I know the math.
I got excited. I got excited.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
How?
actually,
Yeah, you were 2.
so Doug McHenry, the director and producer of Jason's Lyric, is the father of my best friend Lyric McHenry. Unfortunately, Lyric passed away a few years ago due to an accidental drug overdose. But this is my way of honoring her father's legacy and her legacy too, because she was named after this film by her father. Um, so I'm really, really excited to be able to give her father his flowers.
How does he feel about it? What was the reaction when you told him that that's what you were going to do?
Greatest with technology. So I have to communicate to him through his daughter. But because he said yes, I know he's very happy and ecstatic to be able
Yeah.
to do this
Yeah.
for his movie. Because it was like nobody thought to do this. Like nobody thought to have the screening. I mean, it's 30 years is a huge accomplishment. It's a huge milestone. So, and on top of that, there's a theme that deals with mental that deals with mental health in the film. So we thought it was the perfect film to highlight to kick off everything here with Film Good.
I'm loving that. That is so awesome. I wish I had my applause. Wait, I think I do. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, that was really corny. We'll have to reload that with some.
I wish more interviews had the laugh track.
Yeah, I do have a laugh track, but it's yeah. So I'm really glad to hear that you're actually doing this because not just that film, but most filmmakers out there, they may not have hit the big budget films, but they're out there doing it. I mean, I see them all the time. I'm a part of that community and just giving them the flowers now because they work so hard. It's not just people think that it's so simple. Okay, write a script, come up with your imagination and show up with a camera. But it's more than that. It's way more than that. I mean, you have to procure the locations, the people, the actors, the budget, the funding, the access to capital, the green lights, the hiccups, the retakes, the reshoots, the editing. I mean, I'm sorry. Did I just go into your life right now? You know, and with these film festivals, is this an invitation only film festival? Film Good?
It's going to be. We actually announced. So we also highlight 6 underrepresented filmmakers. So we announced tomorrow. So yeah, it's
Well, sort of today, because you just said it on the LaDonna Raeh Show.
today. That's right. That's right. Today. So today it is. You will be able to buy a ticket to Film Good if you're in Los Angeles. Pull up. We got a very, very dope. We have a very dope itinerary and programs for people to participate in. So really excited about it.
What do you say to aspiring filmmakers out there? And I'm not just talking about, little kids, little girls and boys. I'm talking about you got some people that are late in the games getting started, but they're like, look, I'm not taking it to the grave. I want to get started now. What do you say to those people, the young people and the youngest people?
Find a healing practice. Breathe. Take time for you. If you have a writer's block, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling frustrated about anything along your journey, find something that's going to make you feel good, that's healthy for you. That's journaling, that's meditating, that's being active, and really make sure your health is the priority. Because if you don't have a healthy mind, you cannot make healthy decisions. You cannot make healthy artistic choices because you have so many blockages that's preventing you from being your best self. So I would encourage you to find a healing practice and let your art flourish.
And don't forget to drink your water.
Yes, and drink your water. Drink your water. That's. I need to bring some. I need to drink. Where's my water? I need to find my water around here somewhere here.
I've got mine right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think that was just something that wasn't talked about enough. It was always about getting the job, booking, um, but I think what's left out of that conversation is taking care of yourself, which is what we plan to do with Film Good and Walk Good. Is finding that intersection between wellness and the arts, and that people don't think that it's separate, that it's aligned.
Uh-huh. I can see that. And finally, what does your wife think? I know, of course, 3 months married, y'all in love and everything's perfect, and
Oh, it's not perfect.
they're
It is not
dancing through the meadows.
last nerves. She gets on my nerves, but I think that's just like the ebb and flow of life and marriage. As long I know that I have my person and I have my partner, but it's really I know you're about to ask me the question, but I will start by saying it's been a beautiful journey thus far.
Well, I am looking forward to you saying just that, even 10, 20 years from now. As long as you live, I am hoping that that is what more people say when it comes to matrimony. Because, and speaking of mistletoe and matrimony, that airs on OWN and Max on December 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We're in Chicago, so that's 8 o'clock for you all in Chicago, and that's going to be 6 o'clock for y'all on the West Coast. I
What's
know
up?
it very well.
There you
I
go.
know it very well. Make sure you tune in. Don't let this pass you by. Don't say, "Oh, it's just another Christmas movie." It is, but it's the one you should watch. I mean, come on, it's that simple.
Oh, some of y'all like to Netflix and chill, but I need you on December 14th to max and chill.
Yeah,
Max it. All right?
Max and chill. Max your own and chill.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
I think you can do that. Well, I'm very proud of you, and I am looking forward to talking to you again. I look, I might be at your film festival, okay? This time that I take a trip to come visit my son, and he's right there in LA with you. Shout out to LaDante and Lakari, my other son. He's out there too, visiting LaDante. So they're very close brothers. But I love what you said to the film community, how health and wellness is a part of that, because it's not all about getting the film done. It's about your health and wellness. We talked, I'm on this radio show called The Wake Up Show Chicago with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. It's on every Saturday at 9 a.m. on WVON and iHeartRadio. And we were talking about the health of your business. So check the health of your business, which means if your health ain't in check, like you check your body, the heart pumps the blood. Well, the heart of your business pumps the money into your business, right? So if you put them together, if your heart ain't ticking, then there's no need to talk about anything else. So yes, guys, Etienne said it. Check your wellness. Make sure you're taking care of your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, first and foremost. And I think the film will come. Am I saying that right?
You are. You
All
are.
right.
You are indeed.
Well, tell everybody where to find you, Etienne,
Walk
and
Good
that's very
LA,
important.
Walk Good LA, Walk Good LA. If you look at Walk Good on your phone, you're gonna see either my profile or Walk Good LA's profile, or the Walk Good Yard. You might see our profile. So make sure to tap in and join us. Join us on this journey because there's a lot of things in store. So
And don't say what guan because they'll say what?
yeah, yeah. I said what? I said what is that?
What? Wait, what? How do I say it?
Like it should just ease into it. It's Wagwan. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
There you go. There you go. Boom. You
I
did
did it! I did it! I got it now. Wagwan. I'm dangerous now. Now I know why they were looking at me crazy in Jamaica.
Lord.
I didn't have anyone to tell. Hey, come here. It's why.
They just wanted to embarrass you. It's okay.
They did well, I'm not easily embarrassed, but I am now looking back. Okay, so we're gonna get you out of here. I want to thank you for being on the LaDonna Rae Show. Keep in touch with me, man. Hold tight, don't move. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching the LaDonna Rae Show. 1 second. All right. Well, you know how we do it on the LaDonna Rae Show. We talk to those content creators from all over the world, and thank you so much for watching, tuning in, subscribing, right? You know the deal. It is so exciting to see you each and every time we have a show, and to talk to someone like Etienne Maurice was on our show. He was talking about getting his first leading role in the movie Mistletoe and Matrimony. It's going to air, or should I say, it's going to premiere on December 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's 8 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock West Coast Time. West Coast? What? Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in. Leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what you think, what you want to hear, what you want to see in upcoming shows. And don't forget to check me out on Saturdays on the Wake Up Show Chicago on WVON and iHeartRadio with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. Membership has its benefits. Bye-bye for now. I'm LaDonna Rae, signing off.